The reason I sound the way that I do is because I am Australian. I was born in Australia and I spent the first few years of my life there, but I have lived the majority of my life in the US, which is why I have this really kind of bizarre way of speaking. I don't really sound like anyone else that I've ever met. It's this very bizarre hybrid of like Midwestern American with Aussie, just randomly thrown in. And I've been very self-conscious about it for a long time. I can't really change it though. I remember being younger and trying to get rid of the Australian accent because people would just keep bringing it up or saying things that they thought was funny that would just annoy me. But it is what it is, you know. It's something that makes me, you know. I know that now as, you know, an adult. As a kid, you don't though, because it makes you feel soloed out. I went back a few years ago, actually, for like a 3-week vacation, and I got to see family that I hadn't seen in literally more than a decade, more than 10 years. And it was one of, if not the best trips I've ever taken in my life, because it reminded me of, see, my time in Australia was when I was really young, so everything was nostalgic for me, everything. Even the food. It's gonna sound really weird, but my favorite thing, my favorite part of that whole experience when I was there in 2024 was the smells. I know, that's a really weird thing to say, but the country smells different. It smelt like my childhood. Like the chocolate there smells different than American chocolate. And I didn't realize it until I was there in that environment. Like even the beaches have like an Australian smell to them that the beaches in the US do not have. It's really weird. I wouldn't have guessed that would have been like my favorite part of that whole trip. But ever since that trip, I've just really wanted to go back. And I don't mean like visit, I mean stay. At least for a year or something like semi-permanent, just so, because I mean, obviously the country is not, it's not a heaven. It's got its own issues, and you know, look at the housing market there, right? The housing in Australia is as bad as it is in the US. Like there's no improvement there. But the food, oh, I miss the food. The food is so unbelievably good there. There's so many vegan options that are the default there. For example, this is the most interesting piece of food trivia that you'll ever learn. In America, Krispy Kremes are made with milk, obviously. So like your standard, I don't know what it's called, like the Krispy Kreme donut, like the basic one, right? In Australia, they're vegan. They make them with plant milk, and you cannot tell the difference. They are the exact same. They taste amazing, both of them. They taste exactly, perfectly identical. I could not tell them apart. Actually, I would argue that the Australian one tastes better than the American one, but I would have to do like side by side, and I can't do that. If you ever go to Australia, you have to try the Krispy Kreme donuts because they are great. It's just small things like that, you know, that you don't have to think about, that at least to me, make it seem like it would be easier for me to live there just because of the small conveniences like that. I really like it. It's cool, and it's different. Maybe that's what I'm after. Maybe I'm not after nostalgia. Maybe I'm just after something different, you know? It would be difficult learning to drive again though, because driving on the left lane was a bit weird. I remember coming back from that trip and accidentally driving in the left lane for a little bit here in the US. So yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. But I mean, if you're gonna live in that country, then it's just gonna fix itself over time. So what I mean to say is, I would very much like to go home. I would like to live there for a lot of different reasons, some of them very obvious and some of them not so obvious. But I think ultimately, it might just be me wanting something different. But it's familiar too, because it's not like you're moving to a country where people don't speak your language, right? You got to keep in mind, an Australian accent to me is just what people sound like. The Americans sound like they have an accent to me because I was imported into America, right? Like I am an Australian export. Aussie stuff is just normal to me. It's the American stuff that's weird and stands out. And that's still true to this day. I think I will probably try and move back to Australia, at least for a little bit, at least for a year or so, just to get a good idea of what it's like to be there in a more permanent way, you know? Because I mean, I would love to see my extended family more often. I also really miss the wallabies. I love the wallabies. Also, I've got the wider lens on today. I think this might be the pick. I think it's more convenient, but let me know what you think because I can switch between the two pretty easily, so I think I'll stick with this one for now. I learned a lot from editing the video yesterday. I say filler words very often, so I'm gonna try and learn to not do that as much. It didn't used to be a problem, but all of a sudden yesterday it was back. So today's leg day, and I hate leg day. I think everyone hates leg day though. I think the people that say they like leg day hate leg day. I have a lot of work to do on my legs. I think that's going to be one of the things I focus on this year because below the waist for me is difficult because of my lower back issues that I've had in the past, but I'm gonna have to make dedicated videos on that to explain it. But I've been getting better, and I think at the end of the day, that's really all that matters because that's all I can really do. It's trying to be better every day. So let's get to it. I do weighted back extensions every day. I have been doing them every day for like 6 months, I think. And they have literally changed my life. That is not an exaggeration. Of all the exercises that I do, this has been the most beneficial to me. And it's not even close. This is a life-changing exercise that I am absolutely convinced everyone needs to do every single day when they come to the gym as like a warm-up. You don't need to carry a plate. I do 35s now, but I remember when I could only do 4 reps of body weight and I couldn't hold for more than 30 seconds. So really important, I think, that everyone do this exercise every day, honestly, every single day. There's no reason you shouldn't be doing this every day. So I'm gonna try and do 16. I did 14 last time. I like to do them in 2s. I don't know why. It's probably just like some made up OCD thing, you know? So, did 14. Let's do at least 15. Let's try and do 15. This is a 35-pound plate. I'm feeling good today. It's 3. 8. Is this a weird shot? I think that's 4. The key here for me is that I want to round my back. See that? I think is that 5 or 6? I'm so terrible. I want to round my back because this is a back exercise, not a glute exercise for me. Obviously, both are good. One is not necessarily better than the other. They just do different things. I think that's 10. Oh, is it 13 or 14? I couldn't do it. And then I just do some extra body weight because it's easy. It's rough, and it's scary, to be honest. I'm still constantly worried that one day I'm gonna do this and snap, you know, which would be devastating. But the pump that you get from this in your lower back it feels like you're wearing one of those back brace belts, like one of the brace belts, I don't know what they're called. I have one. It feels like you're wearing that, but it's inside your body. It's an amazing feeling. if you are someone who does any kind of like heavy free weight, like deadlifts, you have to be doing this before you do your deadlifts. Anything that involves using your back a lot in like a bent over situation, this will honestly add like 10, 20, 30 pounds to that rep because you will trust your back more. It's an amazing feeling. I'm serious, you need to be doing this every day. This is just one of those exercises. I consider this to be injury prevention. And I think everyone needs to prioritize that more. Because every week that you have to skip a gym because of the injury is lost muscle gain, right? Because you're not creating the stimulus. If you can't create the stimulus, you bug it. It doesn't feel great. Like it's not a fun exercise to do, but it is so unbelievably necessary. Oh no, it's magnetic. But the pump feels great. It's like you're getting a hug from the inside. Even just doing a hold is really, really good. Do it. You gotta do it. Trust me, you gotta do it. But only do body weight. If you're not doing these, just start with body weight. You'll be fine, trust me. I usually start my leg days off with machines, leg extension, leg curl, just because I think that's the right way to do it. You kind of focus in on really getting those muscles down, and then you do compound movements afterwards. So this is 250 for me. Last time I did 9, so I'm gonna try for 10. Let's see what happens. Okay. Halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on. Should I count that? I feel like I did 90% on that last one. I didn't get my legs all the way straight. I don't know if I should count that. I'm not gonna count it. I'm gonna stick that, say that was 9. So I tied with last time. Now what I do, because I hate myself and I hate my life, I'm gonna lower to 190, do a drop set. Last time I did 5. So let's do 6. No break, let's go. Making sure I lock out at the end. 3, 4. I can't. 4. Nah. Damn. Oh, it hurts so much. I'm gonna have to mark that as 5. But here's the crazy thing. You think I'm done? I'm not done. 160. While we're at 30 more pounds, do 5 more. Oh, I hate this so much. Can I do 6? 3. Oh no, not 3. All right, not happy. Not happy. I'm gonna mark that as 3. I'm not gonna cheat. Damn, I hate this exercise. Next up is leg curls, and then after that, I'm gonna do hack squats, but I'm not gonna film it because I'm very embarrassed by the amount that I used on a hack squat. So I'm not gonna record it. I'm not gonna record it until I'm better. Oh, I hate this so much. Even this hurts. Leg curls hurt less, but they still suck. But you gotta do them. I found that the lower you can go on the notch here, the better it feels. Sometimes I can only do this notch, but the lower I can go, the better. So this is 220. I did 9 last time, so I want to try and do 10. I lean forward on this just because I want to make sure I get that stretch in the hands. I legit think I'm getting weaker. I think I'm gonna have to eat more. I was only 8. I did 9 last time. Time to drop. I'm gonna do 190 on the drop set this time, raise it up a bit, because I did 12 on 175 last time. I think I need to eat more. I don't think I'm growing. I should have been able to do that. I don't think I can do 12 of this. Oh no. Oh no. 4? Are you serious? Not happy. I honestly don't think I'm eating enough. This should be the easiest thing in the world. I should have at least tied last time, but I couldn't. This sucks. Damn, I'm not happy. I'm gonna be honest. I hate this machine. I hate it. I hate it so much. But I think the standing up version is better, more effective than the sitting one. Because I feel it more. Which I think also just kind of objectively makes it suck more. I've never been good at this, but I try and keep my form strict because I think I hurt my back doing this once, and I don't want to do that again. So I keep rigid and just get it done. Is that 9? I don't progress on this one. I don't know why. I think I just hate it. I think I just hate this machine, but I mean, how else are you gonna do side glutes? You've gotta do it. I think that was 9. Damn. And then you do a drop set. I lower it 10 pounds and then I do 6, I think 6, no, 8. Oh, damn. Drop set. I'm not happy. Not happy. I swear I'm getting weaker. I'm on a bulk, but my legs are just, they're going down. That was 6. I lost 2 reps on that. Not happy. Not happy. I'm gonna have to eat more. Because I'm making the stimulus, man. Like, when I finish these exercises, I'm out. Like, I feel the fatigue. It's not like I'm not trying. Damn. Damn. Now this is a pretty wild angle. Honestly, this lens might be a bit too wide. I might have to go back to the 24, or maybe I'll just bring both at some point. Oh, I hate doing these, but as far as I can tell, this is the best thing you can do for the glutes. Honestly, I'm scared though, because the last time I hurt my back was on this machine. Oh, this shot looks so weird. It's really difficult for me to get the squeeze at the end right here. I'm so scared. But I think the back extensions I did earlier are giving me some protection. This looks wild. I hate it. I hate it so much. But I think this is just one of those ones that you have to do. Just have to do it. Dude, look at this. This looks so weird. Oh my God. This is funny. Oh man. I think I'll bring both lenses just in case. Maybe this one for the car and then 24 for the gym. I don't know. That kind of makes sense. This one, it's all about the squeeze. About squeezing right at the end, really contracting your glutes. I think my glutes are my weakest point right now. I've got a lot to do with them, but I'll get it done. I think I might start doing this machine on the push and pull days. Can't see me. Because I think I have catching up to do. But God, do I hate this machine. It is difficult, and I'm scared of it. So it's like the worst exercise. Maybe I'll do lunges at some point. At least do lunges more consistently, because I trust myself to do those more than I trust myself to do this. Also, the belt on this hurts. It really digs into my hips. I'm scared. I'm gonna be honest, I'm really scared of this machine. I remember the feeling where I felt the snap, you know? Just click, And then I realized, oh, I can't come back to the gym for 2 weeks. So I think I might need to find another glute exercise. One that I'm not scared of. Because I've got to do my glutes, man. I've got to. Anyway, give this a shot, this machine, regardless if you're male or female. Apparently it benefits men more for some reason, I don't know. Oh. I'm very surprised to say that today went a lot easier for me than it did yesterday, which is pretty surprising given it's been like 24 hours, right? That being said, I don't think I did a very good leg day. You can check out my heavy if you want to see what I lifted today. Not impressive. I don't think I made any gains whatsoever, which means I'm probably under eating because I'm in a bulk right now. And I lost a lot of reps on multiple exercises today. So I don't know if my recovery is just bad or what, but I think I'm gonna have to eat even more than I currently am, and I'm eating a lot right now. I'll end by saying this. I really, really enjoy that new ab exercise that I tried yesterday. I did it again today. It is so smooth. It makes me feel sick, and for that reason, I don't love it, but it's still probably in my top 5 exercises of all time. I love it. It's great. If I get really good abs in the future, it is going to be because of that exercise, and I highly recommend you try it out. I had a great day. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.